Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Breaking Beyond the Break with Cocolazo. And today I have for episode 5 my good friend Wilpo. How are you doing today?
Doing great, buddy. How about yourself, man?
I'm doing all right. Thanks, man, so much for hopping on.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it, man.
Of course. And also, by the way, happy birthday plus 1 day.
Thank you, man. Yeah, the big 4-8, the big 4-8.
4-8,
I,
really?
yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
You're only 12 years older than me.
Trying to stay young, man. Trying to stay young.
Well, you look good, man. I mean that. You look very young.
I
So
appreciate it. I appreciate it, buddy.
So, for you out there who's wondering who Wilpo is, he's part of the Oaks gang. And let me start off by saying if you want someone to just dance every time they hit something big, Wilpo's definitely that person to go watch. I got to witness that yesterday during his
The one of
birthday
one.
show. Yep. Wait, that was a one of one that was? I missed that
No,
part.
no, no. But I usually dance on my one of ones, but
Oh,
the team all has no one of ones, so I let the guys call out a card that
and it
if
was a
I hit it,
Zizu.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I thought for a second I was like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that was a one of one." I missed that
No, no,
completely.
no. Yeah. I just it was the birthday, I wanted to hook the boys up. So
Hey, hey, you got some moves. Kind of reminded me of what's his name from Rolling Stones,
oh
Mick
geez,
Jagger.
not Jagger. That's
But
awesome,
hey,
bro.
I really do appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us and doing this show. So thank you so much. So let me go ahead and start this off by asking you just tell us about yourself. Let's hear who Wilpo is.
I grew up in South Florida, playing sports my whole life. Come from a big family. I've got five brothers and sisters, three and three. But we've always been a big sports family, mainly like baseball. But I played all sports growing up, like four sports. I played soccer till I was in high school, but then I focused mainly on baseball. I went to college and played baseball in Orlando.
Oh, cool.
So, but as far as collecting and stuff, I've been collecting since I was, very young, probably 4 or 5 years old. Um, I remember going to my first card store with one of my friends that I played ball with, and we were going to see a Doc Gooden signing. And we got there, we got in line. We didn't end up getting to get a signature, but I remember buying a second year Walter Payton card there that day, and I still have that card to this
Oh,
day.
nice.
So yeah, it's always been a big thing for me. I did take quite a bit of time off from collecting as I got into like my teenage high school. I got involved in a lot of other things. Man, you get busy,
Mm-hmm.
and but then I want to say it was like 2005 that we moved to Virginia Beach, and I met a friend, and he got me back into the hobby, and I started doing shows in Virginia Beach. That's where Oaks got his love for it, I believe. Me and my buddy would both have a table each, and I'd give Oaks $100, and he'd just walk around the card show and do his thing. And uh, but those were the origins of where it started.
That is
And
awesome.
yeah, yeah. And then I took a break for a little while, and then when we got back to Virginia, and Oaks, he was actually he was playing professional actually um, for I want to say for about a year or so, and he was getting kind of burned out on that. So he was kind of looking for something to do, something to start. I told him he had some time here to really save his money and start doing something that he wanted, try to find something that he loved, and he's just started with singles, soccer singles, him and his partner McLovin, and they just started doing shows with singles, and then they started doing a couple series of like signed football helmets and stuff. So it was kind of a couple different things at first with Oaks, but then we just got heavily into the soccer, man, and it's just the best community, really. Like I knew absolutely nothing about it. I mean, I followed soccer, some as a kid, but I mean, I knew about Pele, Maradona, stuff like that. Like we didn't have a really big influence in USA at when I was younger for soccer.
Right.
Um, but so it was really interesting getting into it at first, because At first I was just doing it, fun, helping him out and kind of learning it, doing something on the side. But then it just, dude, I just fell in love with it. The community is so great. Um, like I said, when I first started, man, I really didn't know any of the players. I didn't know much about the leagues, didn't know, and it was just so comforting and inviting the whole community, man. Like, I thought, people would be, giving me a hard time. I
Hmm.
didn't know how to pronounce the names and stuff like that. And dude, it was just all love. So like the community really made it a very easy transition, and it just made me love it. I got into, I watch everything now, man. I watch Serie A, I watch EPL, I watch, World Cup, yeah, all that kind of stuff. So it's got me, I totally love it now. And, I'm all in, man. It's awesome.
That is awesome. That's actually a really cool backstory that you had. So when you played baseball, what position were you?
I played shortstop.
Shortstop? Nice.
Yeah,
And you played
I
in
pitched some in high
college?
school. Oh yeah, yeah. I played at Valencia in Orlando.
That
Yeah,
is
for two
awesome.
years. Yeah, it was quite the experience, man.
So you transitioned first. So you said you first started with soccer, and then you went to baseball. But you never played football though, did you?
Yeah, I played football. I mean, flag when I grew up, and then when I went to high school, I got my taste of tackle football. But the funny thing is with that, I played because my father coached. Uh, but when I started high school, man, I started school when I was 4, so I was only 13 when I started high school, and
Oh
I'm not
wow.
the biggest. I'm not the biggest guy, and I really wasn't the biggest guy back then. So to get thrown into tackle football at that age, at that size, down in South Florida, it was a toughening up experience for sure,
Oh
man.
oh yeah, without a doubt. I mean, I went through my
But
different sports as well.
but yeah, so I played tackle for 2 years, and then I probably would have played soccer in high school, but it was directly the same time as baseball.
Yep.
Like we had our baseball field, and the soccer field was right behind it, and we literally had practices and games going on at the same time all the time. So at that point, my junior year, I just stuck to baseball, concentrated on that, because I knew I was going to go to college and play, or I was hoping, that I was
Yeah.
going to college and play. So I focused on that. But yeah, no, I played soccer until I was up through 15, my sophomore year of high school. I played in my city league.
That is awesome. Yeah, for me, I started with soccer when I was a little kid. Played that for a couple years, and then I transitioned to baseball as well. I loved baseball. I loved watching baseball a lot as a kid. I mean, the Texas Rangers during the '90s was one of my favorites, having like Pudge Rodriguez, Juan Gonzalez, Mark McLemore, Will Greer. I mean,
Oh yeah,
I can name off that whole
oh
team
yeah,
because that team had such an impact to me as growing up, and I was like so determined to be like the next Pudge Rodriguez. I just felt like I could do it.
that's awesome. That's
But
awesome.
after baseball and everything, I got into high school, and it was just something that clicked to me. And I was like, I really did miss soccer a lot. Like I would play it like Friday nights in the park with my friends all the time, but while during baseball, but never got
All
to
right.
play competitively. So I decided to try out for the team, and I was able to make JV my freshman year. And then like 4 weeks into JV, I actually got bumped up to varsity, and then I was like, yeah,
Nice.
this was a sport I was meant to be stuck in. And I went from playing midfield to keeper, and I played those two positions. And I actually had a scholarship my senior year, and I was ready to sign on and everything. And then um, I picked. There's a curse in my family that we always like to joke around with one of my cousins that if you play with them, you're bound to get injured. And I didn't take that too serious, and sure enough, I blew out my left leg on the week that I was supposed to sign
Oh,
on. I had an ACL, MCL repair, my meniscus blew out, and the head of my femur fractured. It
oh,
was it was a
jeez, bro.
total leg blowout.
That's a
But
tough one.
oh yeah, but I mean, I grew up in a family too, like what you were saying, like just the passion and love for sports. Like I boxed for a couple years. I played football also. I did sand
Nice.
volleyball. I,
Oh,
I
me too, bro.
I mean, anything that was a sport, you can probably guarantee that I was going to play. The only thing that I despised and hated to play was bowling. Because that's the one thing I think gets under my skin the most because I am just not good at it. And when my wife wants to go play, she kicks my butt every single time. I think
That'll
that's
do it,
what just
right?
rages me even more.
That'll do it, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I I don't know for you, but for me personally, I think playing those sports and then collecting those cards always kind of had that like more in depth passion for the actual card itself, because you could relate, feeling like, yeah, I played that position of the guy I'm collecting, and stuff like
Right,
that.
right. Yeah, and like I'm a Tigers fan. Like they actually won today to advance, so that was nice.
Yeah, I
But
heard.
yeah, it's just all about that. I played shortstop, so man, I always had like Alan Trammell cards back in the day, and the Alan Trammell starting lineup, and stuff like that. But yeah, it definitely, the cards definitely give you a deeper connection with
Mm-hmm.
what you're feeling for the sport for sure. And then when you see that I was watching the podcast with Legacy, and you were talking about how you open the Pokemon with your daughter,
Yeah.
and it's just it's eye opening when you see what some of the value of these things are.
Yes.
So when you follow it, like we have our whole life, and you have that information already, you have some semblance of what's going on.
Yeah.
It makes it fun, man, for
Oh
sure.
yeah, I definitely agree, because I remember when collecting as a kid, I honestly had no idea what some of those cards were valued, if even I had a really good one or not. And now, like, the whole mindset and philosophy, like the show that I did with Legacy, by far it was a very educational one, because just like the mindset and how he turned his hobby and passion also into like a back ordered investment, to where if
Right,
anything ever were to happen, he has something to really
right.
fall on. And that kind of like even educated me even more to what I know now, which is beneficial. Like, and like I told him
It's
and a
funny that
couple
that you say
others.
that.
Yeah, go ahead.
But it's funny that you say that, because I'm Cincy, the part of our crew,
Yeah.
and I've been in this for so long, and you can just never stop learning, because I'm learning the same thing from him right now, honestly. um, I'm starting to invest in cards that are going to, like, never go down in value, only
Right.
possibly slowly go up. And as a younger person, it was just, who do I love? What I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, my
exactly.
team, who do I love? But as I get older now, it's I still have the who do I love people. I
Mm-hmm.
just bought another Alan Trammell auto when I was up at the National. So I still do that, but now, like I said, I have these messies over here that we're going to be showing later, and stuff like that. That's going to be a good investment for the future, in case you ever need liquid money or anything like that. It's not tough.
I think I might need to put a rule for my future shows to limit the amount of Messies, because to me, he's not my goat.
Just like you
Just a
said,
joke. Just a joke.
no, but just like you said, though, with the investment thing, like I don't
Yeah.
really have
No.
like a goat or anything, at the moment. I just, I definitely admire both CR7 and Messi. Like, they're both just amazing,
Oh yeah.
amazing
Oh,
players.
don't worry. Don't worry. I'll
Um,
be asking you that question here shortly, because I got a tracker going on it. Don't you worry. Continue.
all right. But yeah, at this point, it's just like, I know that, neither one of those guys is really a risk with too much other than the sport. They don't really,
Right.
do too much outside of the sport to get themselves in trouble or anything like that. So yeah, I'm looking at those kind of investments now, like
Right.
legends, future legends, stuff like that.
Yeah, and then that's exactly how I'm doing mine as well. Like, just trying to, like, for me, I will always collect my Colombians. I have a huge passion. That's where I was born and grew up, and before I moved here to Texas, and that's always just, that's in my blood. It's always going to be in my blood, especially more because of like my grandparents, my family, how much of a passion they had for that country, and the sport itself. Because I can promise you, like, growing up watching like certain individuals like Valderrama, El Pibe, and others, it's just, it has deep rooted connections for me to like family and the passion, which that's why I love collecting that. But then, like what you were saying too, I've also tried to uh, shift my collection to where I'm now focusing on certain individuals. Like, yes, Messi is extremely liquid, and by far he will always be liquid, and rightfully so. He established a career and a future that is going to always show that he's one of the generational talents growing up.
Right.
And but you also have like Ronaldo. But then, like, if you go previous like that, then you have the other
So
Ronaldo, and you have Ronaldinho, and then you got Neymar. You got, I mean,
right,
a lot of the
right.
Brazilians and the Spaniards, and some of the Italians that have just built that career right there, that you know that value of that person will never go down.
Right, right.
So,
Yeah, I mean that's probably the most liked card that I've pulled on my Instagram is R9. It
oh,
was an
you pulled
R9,
one?
R9 auto out of 10. Yeah, it's up there.
Which
It's
set?
right next to the Carmada. I want to say it was Select, bro. I'm pretty sure it was Select.
Gosh,
Yes, Select is just my favorite, bro. I
Select
mean, it really is. It's
this
just
year
it's
Select is grown on me so much. Two sets of this year that I have absolutely fell in love with has been honestly top the latest Topps Finest. I really enjoyed it. It's been such a fun, affordable rip, and I've hit some monster cards out of it. I got a out of 10 Musiala auto, and then I got out of 25 Tati auto. I got
oh, all right,
yeah, oh yeah.
all
I
right.
love that Tati. That I think I flipped out because when I was in signatures break, and the set just came out, and I'm like, I can't remember who I was chasing at that time. I think I was still learning more about Quinda because me and Whip educated me a lot about some of these prospecting players that I haven't paid attention much on the Serial side. And he
Right.
just kept on telling me, he's like, dude, you got to look into Quinda and look into Quinda. Well, I couldn't find any spots that were open with him in it. So I was like, you know what? I like Roma. I like Dybala. It's like, I'm gonna go chase that and have some fun. Sule's on there too. And I
Right.
forgot completely that Tati was in it. I forgot. And second pack, first box, I see
Legend.
orange and boom, Tati. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the biggest card for me second biggest card I've ever pulled. I was like, this is awesome. I was jumping around looking like a madman, and my daughter was like, what happened? What happened? It's like, I hit this guy, and she goes, who's that? I'm like, oh, you just aged me.
That's right. That's right.
But
No, it's wonderful, man. And the soccer community, like you said, you hit it in signatures room. Another great guy, man. Like
mm-hmm.
I just saw him up at Culture Collision trade night and stuff. And yeah, it's just, man, the soccer community has just been so supportive, and
Yes.
I bro, like I don't think I've met two bad people in the community in 3 years almost. It's been great.
I have to second that completely. To me, so when we first started collecting, and me and my daughter, obviously, we started off with Pokemon, and then she went into she loves basketball, and I
Nice.
probably said this in a previous episode, but her favorite player is Luca,
Yes.
and she is, and still to this day, even though she left and she treated it like a breakup, she was so devastated when he went
Yeah,
to
I
the
mean, come on.
Lakers. But
You have
she
to. Yeah, I mean
yeah,
that stinks.
yeah, but she had such a passion for basketball, and because she plays it, that we started collecting basketball.
Oh, okay.
And I will say that the community for basketball is kind of like depending on what room you go into. Sometimes you have some
Mm,
great people in there, but
hmm.
basketball community is an aggressive one because those cards, people are chasing certain players super hard, and
Yeah.
they will let you know their 2 cents, what they feel about you if you don't like them or don't appreciate a certain player. I mean, they're definitely passionate, and I would say close to that would be football. Also, that
Oh,
football's
right
people
there with.
are very interesting as well. I love collecting football cards still. I love collecting basketball still, but man, the fan base behind that, it's very interesting at times. But when I went to the soccer community, you can just feel more warmth and more of like a family base. Like they welcome you in, they teach you, they take the time and
And
share their
people look out for
thoughts.
you.
Yes, I have
Yeah.
made so many friends on this app that, like, kicking it with dad. Like if he ever sees a card, I see a notification getting
Yeah.
tagged, and I knew exactly what I'm about to jump in that room and see. Or the same with Jay Cards 34. Like Jay has helped out. This kid has been super nice. Like when I first did my first two breaks, he jumped in, modded for me, helped me out, and what's
Right.
funny is that this
Right.
kid had a little bit more experience and whatnot than I did, but he was so nice and so helpful, helping me out. And there's people, others that I could mention, but the show would go forever because I could name hundreds of people.
Right. Right. I mean, and honestly, that's how it is. It's like I said, man, when I started out, I really didn't know how it was going to be. I mean, I didn't even know how to pronounce half these. And like the funny thing is people would literally type out in the chat how to pronounce it and like really help me out, man.
Yes,
Like
I've noticed that.
it's
I've seen
so
some
like
people do that.
and so just from the beginning and just everybody looks out for everybody. Like there's no I just don't see the dirty stuff going on that you see in other sports a
Yep.
lot.
Oh yeah.
Like you know, a lot of unfortunate stuff.
Oh
But
yeah.
and 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 uh and just like you said, like the basketball and football, those rooms can get kind of aggressive sometimes. Dude, I've had one incident where we've had these, we got some wily Roma fans, man. We got some wily Roma fans, but other than that, man, and that wasn't anything then other than a little tiff. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing big,
Yeah.
but but yeah, it's everybody's got love. Everybody's usually looking out for everybody. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
people gifting people cards all the time.
Yes.
That
Oh,
people gift me cards of like 40, $50 cards, man. It's like it almost doesn't make me feel comfortable, but they're like, no, man, this is for you. Like
yeah.
you have
No,
it.
I've got to be on that other side and experience that too. Like last month was kind of a hard month for me. Like, when it rained, it pours, and I definitely felt that experience and stuff. And the fact that I made a simple post, and you and so many others reached out to me, just checking up on me and making sure I'm okay and stuff like that. And just one of those days, Ruby just sent. I don't know if you ever met him, Ruby Wolf. Super super nice guy. I mean, the guy just eludes humbleness, and he's just so down to earth. And he just messaged me saying, hey, hope everything's okay. We talked for a little bit, and then he said, hey, send me your address. And I was like, okay, maybe he was going to send a card for my passing that I had in my family. So I was like, yeah, here it is. And a
Oh,
couple
I'm sorry to
days.
hear that, bud.
Oh, thank you, man. But couple days later, I come home and I find a package from him, and because we've known each other for a hot minute, he sent me this Genesis of Luis Diaz, actually still right here beside
Oh
me.
my goodness
and
gracious.
and I was speechless. I was beyond
Taken back, man.
speechless.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and I think that's what's so nice, because I've given away cards, and it doesn't ever bother me. Like, yeah, this person could use this card. Like, it's at the end of the day, it's cardboard, but I want that person to feel happy about what they got and stuff. And I think
Yes,
that's
sir.
like what we kept on saying. Is like, this community is awesome. It is a really awesome opportunity to be a part of.
Yeah, man.
So, a little bit of that kickoff. I think we're going to come to an end there, and we're going to go straight into the fill. So, we talked about it a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and ask you it now officially, because the score right
Yeah.
now is 4-1, and we're going to see what the next tally mark is. So, are you a Messi or Ronaldo fan?
I have to pick one, right?
You only can pick one. You cannot
Yeah,
pick two.
I'm gonna have to go Messi, man. I'm
Oh
gonna have to
my
go Messi.
goodness, Messi might make a comeback. I thought we were doing good with the Ronaldos. All right. Well, you're gonna probably get a message from
And
Legacy.
I'm sure I'm gonna get a few messages, but hey, man, I'm from South Florida. The man's at Inter Miami now. I mean, come on.
That is true. That is true. But
And
still,
actually, the Inter Miami Stadium is literally like 1 mile from my parents' house down in South Florida. So
oh,
it's
that's awesome. That's
yeah,
actually pretty cool.
yeah.
So now we're gonna dive into some real personal questions. Not like personal, but you know what I mean. I got some
Yes,
questions for you that we're gonna start asking for this film. All right, you ready?
yes, sir.
Okay, so we got to know a little bit about what brought you into the hobby, but what sport did you first start collecting?
I first started collecting baseball.
Baseball?
First started collecting baseball with my father. Huge Tiger fan. We were born in Michigan. I was born in Michigan. He was born in Michigan. We moved to South Florida when I was very young. Um, but baseball, yeah. The early Tigers, and I started in early K line collection with my father also.
Oh, cool.
So I have some Al lines from when I was a kid, man. Like, yeah, from 40 years ago. So it's amazing, man.
That's
It's amazing.
awesome. All right, now here's the second part of this question, because you and me have talked about we talked a lot actually, but I know you like music a lot, so
Yes, sir.
I'm curious: is do you collect anything else besides baseball? I mean, just cards in general.
I have a small record collection.
I knew it.
Up at Oak's house right now. And I also have some art, some Alex Gray stuff.
Oh wow,
Um,
cool.
yeah, the artist that's he's connected with Tool. Tool's my
Mm-hmm.
favorite
Yeah,
band.
I
Uh,
love Tool.
yeah, they're my favorite rock band. I've seen them a few times. Um, so yeah, I do have a little bit of Alex Gray stuff, and but I mean, I actually was doing art for a little while. If you check out the bottom of my Instagram, like I was painting and drawing. I dabble in it a little bit.
I'll have
I
to
enjoy
double
doing that kind
look.
of stuff. Yeah, go check it out, man.
I think I
I
saw the
actually, I mean,
cover.
I actually sold a bunch of pieces back in the day. I got to design a few shirts for a CP organization
Mm-hmm.
from a friend that I knew from grade school. So that was pretty cool. I think I got to design like three of those shirts. So yeah, and like I've always been drawn since I was a kid. Kind of got away from it after I got out of high school,
Yeah.
but then got back into it probably like in the last 10 years.
Oh,
But
that's
yeah,
awesome.
I dabble in it here or there.
Oh, then you're gonna love this. So, I love music and I love art as well. My mom actually was an artist in Colombia. She actually has a couple paintings in a couple museums down there.
Really,
Mm-hmm.
really, that's
So
awesome, bro.
she's retired from it. It was when I want to say when I was like before high school, she stopped just painting altogether. And she would always say it's because we wore her out, so she had no more imagination. So I was like, "Wow, I love you too."
You sucked it right out of her, huh?
Sucked it right out of her soul. But no, I've always and my dad, as much as he loved sports, he was always big into music, and I mean, super huge. Like he has a monstrous, or used to have a monstrous record collection, and I actually got a couple actually on my wall. Some of the Beatles records that are on my wall, and
Nice,
he kept all of his AC/DC one because that was his favorite band growing up. But that's cool. I had a
nice,
gut
nice.
feeling. I had a gut feeling that you collected records, so I had to ask. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
So
Yes,
here's
sir.
the next question. So from your own personal stories and everything, so do you now collect more just because you love collecting the cards in general? Do you look more towards like in the investing side, or do you pretty much follow and pay attention to waves of what you should be collecting next?
I would say probably a bit of the last two things. I definitely collect now. I definitely look more towards an investment at this point, but it's got to be a card that I like. It's got to catch my eye. I have to like to look at it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It has
Uh-oh.
like back to the art of it, right? I mean,
Right.
if like you want to enjoy something that you're looking at, you want to get something out of it. So there's certain sets that I like, certain things that like certain parallels that catch my eye that I
Yep.
love, like cracked ice, man. Man, a good gold cracked ice. Whew.
Dude, I'm
Mm.
a sucker for cracked ice.
Oh man, I love those cracked ice cards, dude, and I
They
love
just
pulling them too.
pop.
So
Even like the
yeah,
pink cracked ice and the blue cracked ice, they just pop different to me, in my
dude,
personal
they're
opinion.
they're awesome. That's
Yeah.
why I love those little FIFA hobby blaster cases because they
Yeah.
always have a couple in there, and it's a cheap rip. It's like, man, it's beautiful.
And I love the fluorescent colors. To me, either if it's fluorescent color like the blues or the oranges or
Yeah,
the
them
cracked
oranges,
ice, I'm
bro.
like those are just to me. They could be numbered to 2.99. I don't care. That it captures my eyes, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I want that.
That's right. Yeah,
So,
yeah. I think that's a big part of the cards too. Is the art of it, the design for sure.
when was your first break on Whatnot?
Whew. My first break, I want to say it was about 2.5 years ago now.
Oh, really?
Probably, yeah, yeah, probably about 2.5. And the funny thing is the first break that I actually did wasn't even a soccer. It was a one box NBA hoops. And you know who I pulled out of it? Luka Doncic, the not prismatic, but what's it called? The almost like the manga looking card from the
Oh,
paper set.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. The
but yeah, that was the first one I did was a one boxer of NBA hoops, man.
oh, that is
Um,
awesome.
I think the second break I did was my first soccer break, but yeah, it was about 2.5 years ago, I would say. Yeah, right when Oaks was starting out.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So have you always? besides the NBA hoop one, did you break anything else besides soccer and that one basketball?
No, I haven't broken. What do you mean? Like any other sports?
Yeah. Like, have you ever done like a baseball break
No,
or?
no, not. No, we have done a couple baseball breaks. I haven't personally, but that's the direction that we're going in right now. For like, I'm starting to like get my own channel going here. The Wilpo Oaks channel is going to start going with a little stuff here soon,
Cool.
and yeah, and I'm going to probably be going in that direction so I can start. I'll be doing some baseball and soccer. So yeah,
Nice.
I'm
Two good
definitely going to be
sports in
getting.
my opinion.
That's right. That's right.
So I remember you saying that you used to set up tables at shows and stuff. What was your biggest sale?
My biggest sale. I really, man, I think my biggest sale at a show,
Mm-hmm.
my biggest sale at a show, I think, was only probably like a $250 card. It was an AJ Hawk when he had first come out back in the day. Um, and I had actually sat there. I actually pulled it right at the show at the table, sitting there ripping. And and I had a gentleman that was right there, a Packers fan, and of course I'm a Bears fan, so I didn't care about having the card. Um,
I didn't even
so
know there was Packer fans, to be honest.
yeah, that's right.
I can't say much. I'm a Cowboys fan. That's just heartbreak
Hey
right
man,
there.
Bears, Cowboys, we're in the same boat, brother.
I always joke around. I say it's just like a bad relationship. You think they're gonna change for you one day, but they really don't. They just keep letting you
Nah,
down, and
that's
you
right.
just keep
That's
going
right.
back to them.
That's right. But yeah, like I never really had like a huge high price collection. I just had, I mean, I probably had just a ton of stuff from like 300 to like $50. You know, I mean,
Hmm.
and all the way down. But I mean, like, uh, yeah, I never really got into the high priced cards. Like I just like back in those days, man. I would get it and move it, get it and move it. Um,
Okay.
yeah, like the one card, like I opened one card up at the shop in there in Virginia Beach, and I pulled a Tim Tebow rookie when he was coming out that year out of 25 patch auto. And literally the guy,
Dang.
like I didn't even have time to go anywhere with it. The guy at the shop was like, "Here, what do you want for it? I need that." So it's like I never really got to the show with my bigger stuff. That usually went either with
Right.
personal friends or on eBay. I did a big eBay thing back then. So but even on eBay, I think my highest card was like it was a who was the I'm trying to think of the Chinese pitcher it was for the Yankees back then. It was his rookie card,
For the
and I ended up getting
Yankees.
like 360 for it. Yeah, it was
Chan Ho
2006
Park
or
didn't
seven.
start there, did he?
No, no, it wasn't Park. Ching Ming Wang.
Oh,
Ching Ming Wang.
Wang. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. It
He flopped.
was like 360. So like I've never
Wow.
really been in the like big card market, but just I've just always been so passionate. Just always want to be involved with it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Mm-hmm. So, all right. So this is the last question I have for the Phil, and then we're gonna go into the break room, which is gonna be some fun stuff there. What was the biggest card that you personally have purchased for yourself?
Personally, have purchased for myself. Man, I don't even know because honestly, the oh actually, you know what? It's probably this messy over here, man. Probably one of these messies. Like the bigger cards that I have actually been gifted to me
Oh, that's
and stuff
cool.
like that. Yeah, and like probably like my LK line, my old LK lines are probably the most. But like back in the day, I didn't pay that much for them because it was
Right.
obviously, you know, almost 40 years ago. So I got them at a little better deal back then.
Right. All right, now we're gonna jump into the break room where we're gonna have some fun topics here, and then we'll get into our game right afterwards. So, going into this, what has been your favorite products that you've ripped so far?
Oh, favorite product is no doubt Select Syria for sure. Um, Back to back years, just pulling heat from the product, and it just always seems to have tons of hits.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I pulled the Carmarta 101 last year, so that was like, I mean, I just fell in love after that, man. But honestly, I think we pulled I want to say 30 to 40 one of ones out of it last year.
What?
And then, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And then this year we pulled at least 20 to 30 again. Like it's been so crazy,
Oh
that
my
product
goodness.
with our channel. Yeah, yeah. It's just been amazing. So I love it because I'm pulling the most low numbered hits out of it. And
Right.
I just love the look of the set too. I think it's just a beautiful set.
Yeah, it is a
Um,
good
but
set.
right behind that, I would say I love Obsidian, man. Just because it is a little higher priced,
Mm-hmm.
but with every card being numbered, there's just something to say about that for a set. I think, you know what I'm saying? Like that's
Yeah.
just I love the look of the cards, and you don't ever see too many cards coming out of that set that are scratched, dinged, anything like that. They're all in
Right.
great shape for the most part. And so, yeah, I would say Select Serial is my number one, and then right behind that would be Obsidian.
What would you say would be your third? If you were given an opportunity to throw a third in there, what would it be?
Oh man, let's see. I tell you what, the man, I loved Adonis 2 years ago. Last year, it just was not it.
Yeah.
Um, but I would say Topps Chrome, probably Topps Chrome, man.
I could
I
agree
because
with that.
I've always loved Topps Chrome in my other sports growing up. Football and Topps Chrome and basketball and Topps Chrome, which I
Mm-hmm.
love to see. NBA is back
Is back in
licensing.
tops.
That's right. That's right.
I
So
saw that with Cooper
it's
Flag
gonna
on
be
the cover.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that's gonna be a great thing. Um, but yeah, I would say third Topps Chrome.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I can agree with all that. I've been watching it a lot. The new Immaculate's really growing on me too. It's such a beautiful set. I mean, they've always been nice looking, but just something about this one is just it seems to pop a little bit different for me. I don't know.
I mean, the Immaculate to me, like that's just always beautiful. But I like to see people hit, man. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying? And just the hit and miss rate with Immaculate's just a lot more miss than hit. So I being a breaker, man, I really love looking out for my people that break with me. I really love the people that come into the room, and I'm just trying to get them, the best bang for their buck. So
Right.
I think that's why I like those products that I named a little more, because I just see people. When I'm packaging orders, I should say,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have many skunks. I don't have to send many sorries. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, for sure.
So I
So,
enjoy that as a breaker, man.
what has been your favorite cards that you pulled for your fan base?
Whew. I pulled some great ones, man. The
I know.
Camardo 1 of 1, that R9 out of 10 auto was amazing. For Mr. Flack, I pulled a I want to get it right now. It was the Euro set, the Topps Chrome Euro. It was, I think they're called Chapter Sevens or Chapter 12s. They're rare in that, and I pulled him a Yamal out of 5.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Those are three
That was
monster cards.
oh man, when Oaks told me what that went for, that was I felt like a man.
That's
uh, Felt
hilarious.
like the man. Felt like the man. So it was awesome.
All right,
But yeah,
so
I would say like those three are my probably most memorable
I was gonna
that come to mind.
say I think the R9 to me would probably be my favorite if I were ever to pull something like that. The Camardo would be sick. I'm a
Well,
huge Camardo
the cool
fan
thing
too.
about the R9 is the R9 was my only stream that I've done on the Wilpo channel so far.
Really?
So that was awesome.
So which
So
R9
that
was
was
it though? Which kit?
oh, you know what? Can I look? I'm gonna look it
Yeah,
up real quick.
yeah, you can cheat.
I'm
Go
gonna look
for
it
it.
up.
I'm gonna take a drink of
Yeah,
water.
man, I got to. I got to. Yeah, it's oh, he's in the Inter kit. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
nice. Oh my goodness, that is
yeah. Inter
nasty.
gold. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, one day when things start really working out in my favor, I'm gonna own an R9 auto. That is on my grail list. I have four. I mean, it's probably like 500, but right now, 4 cars that I'm really focusing on for my grill. I want a really
You know what I
nice.
did forget about? You know
What?
what I did forget about Coco? Sorry, buddy.
Are you good?
I forgot about the Zizo that I pulled the Marks of Excellence out of 25. That's on
Oh
card.
yeah,
That's
that's right.
that's
That's right. I
yeah,
forgot about that. I
and
watched that one.
that came out of a hanger case.
Yes. I watched that
Hanger
one.
case,
I think the whole room was literally silent for like the first 10 seconds before someone finally made a comment. I think we
bro. I
were
couldn't
all just
believe it.
shocked.
Big time, big time. Because I had not pulled one yet. Out of all the cases that I run, and then I run the friggin' hanger case, and
Yeah.
that just goes to show you how it goes sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's
Oh
like
yeah. That one that all it takes is just that one card to make a
that's
huge
it.
difference. I think
That's
that's
it, brother.
what creates that FOMO so bad for people is because once they have that, they get those endorphins released like someone who's like addicted to nicotine like completely, and they just want to keep
Right,
going back
right.
for more and more and more just to hopefully fill that itch of that monstrous hit that they personally have done. The only
That big
problem is,
101.
yeah, the only problem is it's probably just as hard to hit it the second time it is the first time.
Oh, probably harder.
Oh
Probably
yeah,
harder.
for sure.
But then it goes like it's nuts because the other night in the break, you say that you gotta wait, and well, since he had to wait about one box, I pulled him a Zebra Castro, and one box later another Zebra Castro, bro. I mean, so it's like
I
you
saw
never
that
know,
post
man.
from Cincy. Cincy has some sick cars. Cincy had the one of ones Laton too.
Oh man, he's been hot lately.
Oh
He's been
yeah,
hot.
he has a car that I'm. It's one of the cars that he has is one of my grills. Is it's a dual auto of Carlos Valderrama and Cucho,
Yes,
and
yeah,
it's out of
yeah,
five.
yeah.
And he sent
Yep,
me a message like, "Hey, what do you think of this?" I say, "I'm in love." That's what I think of
yeah.
it.
I was there when he got that one, buddy. Yeah,
That is
yeah.
a nasty card. That's one of my grills. R9 autos definitely on my list. Neymar autos definitely up there. I would love to say a Cristiano Ronaldo card, but I already have come to terms that I will probably never in my life own one of those just because how expensive they are.
They're so pricey, bro.
I
It's
would
crazy.
have to be the one that gets
You'll get
lucky out
one
of a
though.
blaster and be like, oh my
You'll get one,
goodness.
man.
Yeah,
You're gonna have one.
eventually. Maybe when I'm like 80, I'll hold
I
it for like
believe.
5 minutes.
I believe, bro. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if that's 5 minutes more than anybody else will have it, right?
Right? Kids are probably gonna look at us like, who is that? But now it's time to flex that PC. So let me see what you got to show
Okay.
all of our
Okay.
fans what you're flexing around.
All right. I'll start off with the first non-soccer. Okay. They own my only non-soccer. That's my
Walter
favorite
Payton.
favorite player all time, and just picked this up at the National actually. Uh, yeah,
Is
the
that
Oaks
a
Company. That this was a present from the Oaks Company for me.
that is so cool. Is it a PSA 10?
No, oh heck no, bro. No, it's a four. This is a
A
four.
four is still I can't lie, but
Yeah.
to me, fours and vintage, that's like it's meant to be. Fours,
Oh
fives, and
yeah,
sometimes sixes, depending on what the card is.
and like I said, bro, this is a 10 in my heart. So it's
Exactly, and
no.
people I hope realize that if it's your PC, I don't think personally like it doesn't bother me what the grade is on a card. Like if it's my PC, I just happy to have it.
Right, right,
So,
right.
what else you got?
Okay, now we're gonna go with my gunner. My gunner card that I have here, a little radiating rookie,
Okay,
Winery,
all
little Winery
right.
radi. Where is that? I wish I could see where that. Oh, there we go. But yeah, little Winery radiating. So that's my gunner that I had to bring out. Um, then we'll bring out the old Yamal, little Yamal tops now on
Okay,
his for the Spain. What is
national
this?
debut.
The debut,
Uh
yes,
huh.
sir.
On a Beckett
So
10 too.
yeah, Beckett 10, and look at
Nice.
that. It's only numbered to 34,873.
Ooh, low number. Nice.
That's
What a pop.
that's awesome. All right, now my three cards that everybody's gonna hate, I guess.
I
Uh,
don't know. I think you probably have a huge fan base, honestly. I know Legacy is probably out there cheering this on once he watches it.
my first one here, my prize footballers.
Is that red and
Uh,
orange?
yep, Messi, red and orange
Nice.
case hit. Fusion. So that's pretty awesome. And then let me see here. We'll go back to back pinks first. Then I have a little Gem Mint 10 on the South Beach, messy out of 75.
You would have a South Beach card living in Florida.
Right. Gotta have one. And then I have a what is this one out of? Out of 99, green Gem Mint 10.
Is that his PSG kit?
Yes, and then that's in his
So that's
PSG
actually a
kit.
nice card. You said Topps Chrome?
What is this? Stadium Club,
Oh, Stadium Club.
UCC. Yeah, Stadium
Oh,
Club.
okay, I see
Yeah,
a lot better now. Yeah. Oh,
yeah. Sorry.
wow. A green one. Dang. That's
Yeah. So
good.
that
That's
one's
nice.
what 18 out of 99. So a little gem in on that one too. So yeah, you know that's my those are my adult cards that for investing and being a responsible guy.
All right, so that means it's my
What's up?
turn.
Yes,
Or do you
sir.
have
Yeah.
one more?
No. Go ahead,
Okay.
buddy. Oh,
So obviously I showed off earlier, and it means a lot to me, and I just had to advertise it again. Is the Genesis of Luis Diaz and his Colombian kit. I absolutely love this card, and that's gonna be
yes,
with me
sir.
forever, just because just the meaning behind it.
That's
And
awesome, bro.
then I have a 2017 Panini Nobility Gem Mint 10 of Diego Maradona.
Beautiful.
He's the
Gem Mint 10.
Argentinian I like.
Oh man, he's a like the he when I was growing up. That's I mean I knew of Pele. Of course, everybody knew about Pele,
Oh
but
yeah.
like but Maradona, I thought was just amazing, bro.
I have one of the cards. I'm gonna probably show it off in one of the future episodes, but this card was so hard to find. It was the actual Hand of God card, which there's not
Oh,
many of. I found it from a seller out of London, and it's him actually being captured with him using his hand for the header for the gold, and the card says football's worst moments, and it says the Hand of God, and I that card is just it's cool. I like it. Super old card, but I got to get that graded and protected.
that's awesome, bro.
And then I have the prize footballer, Lamine Yamal in a Gem Mint 10, just the
Beautiful,
regular one.
beautiful.
And then obviously I still do a little dabbling in Pokemon. I have the 2022 in Japan, Samurai in a Gem Mint 10 of the alt art, which is, I think, to me, that's why I still like collecting Pokemon, is because of the artwork has gotten
Right.
so much nicer, and things like that pops for me. I just want to grab it. And then I
I
promised my
got you.
daughter, and here's one of her cards. So she has some monster cards. Like, she's done a good job, and here's one of hers. Is 2018, 2019, the SGC 10 green Luka Doncic rookie.
Ooh,
That's
you gotta you
hers.
gotta you got an old man jealous here, girl.
Yeah, like
I've got a couple of Lucas too, but nothing like that, man.
she busted her rear for she got two Luca rookies, and she's working on trying to get a third one. So she's done it herself.
That's
I've
awesome,
helped
dude.
here and there a little bit, but she does a good job trading around and trying to make her own money for it.
Raising her right, brother. Good
Heck
job,
yeah.
man.
And then my final one that I've been wanting to show this off for a while, so I think tonight's a good night. It's my one of one of Luis Diaz from this year's Donruss, his the kit series.
Oh
And
man.
I talk about the luckiest day I've ever had in my life. I think it was North of Seven. Yeah, North of Seven Cards, who does their breaks on YouTube too.
Right.
They had the Luis Diaz spot open on eBay, and it was about to end in 5 minutes. No one has bid on it, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy him. I'll just get a Lucho spot. I mean, there's so many cards in Donruss. I'm sure I'll get some silvers and stuff like that.
Right.
I bought it for $5, and that was the
No
only spot I bought. The
way.
only spot. I kid you not. I did the whole one spot wonder trick.
$5 one spot wonder
Uh
kid.
huh.
Let's
And
go.
I was at work working. I had the video on YouTube. On the break was going live, and I was watching it while I was just doing some minute stuff before I left. And as soon as I'm packing up my stuff and just listening to it through my headphones, all of a sudden I hear the person goes, "Oh, we got a one of one. We got a one of one." In my
Oh
head, I'm thinking like, "It's not me. I only got one spot." And
Right.
then all of a sudden I hear him say Luis Diaz, and I'm like, I literally was freaking out at work. Like, I didn't know how to react. Like, do I yell? Do I scream? Do I just walk nonchalant out of this office? I mean, I just hit
Right.
a one of one of my favorite player out there, and I don't know how to react around these people. They'll probably think I'm going postal in the office or something.
Let me go walk outside and do my Willie Mays Hayes dance, right?
Right. So as soon I'm there messaging the guy saying, "Are you being for real?" And then he shows it to me, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I really did hit a one of one." And when I got in my truck, that's when I was like cheering and yelling and stuff.
That's what it's all about, bro. That's
Oh,
what it's all
dude, for
about.
sure. And I think that was just the next endorphin spike where I was like buying one spots again, thinking like, "Oh yeah, I could have this luck again." Nope.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
30 spots later, not one of one yet.
Right.
But all right, so now that we're coming close to the end of our show and everything, it's time for our
Breaks for
games. Yeah, it's time
but
for
I
break.
oh
So
go
we
ahead.
are gonna be doing a game, and it's gonna be Would You Rather. All right.
Okay.
So in these questions I'm gonna ask you, it's gonna be one or the other choice. So you have to pick quickly. All right. Can't
All
overthink it
right.
or overanalyze it like
All right.
previous
Great.
folks.
Great. All
All
right, here we
right.
go.
Okay. Would you rather score a hat trick against your rival team or a bicycle kick in a Champion League's final?
Oh, bicycle kick in the final.
Would
Easy.
you would you rather play in the Premier League for 15 years with no trophies or win one World Cup and retire early?
Oh, World Cup.
Okay. Early retirement, good on the body, not broken
Oh
no
yeah,
more.
champ and done, bro. Let's
Champ
do
and
it.
done. Yeah, end it with a high note. Would you rather take a last minute penalty to win the game or make a last second goal line clearance?
Oh, score the goal to win the game.
Yeah, I would honestly want to be the one that wins it.
Yeah.
All right, here's a tough one. Would you rather have the pace of Mbappe or the skill of Neymar?
I'll go with the skill. I'll go with the skill.
I have respect for that because I'm a huge Neymar fan. Mbappe, I love him too. He's a solid player who I think needs a little bit more love out there in the community. But he's awesome. I cannot
Oh
deny
yeah,
it.
I love Mbappe's, but I just think he gets a little too out of control sometimes.
Yes, yes. There's still time for him.
Right,
All
right.
right. Here's a good one. I love this one. Would you rather play with Prime Zizou, or Prime Ronaldinho for one season?
Ronaldinho,
I,
Ronaldinho.
I totally
Yeah,
respect that. I don't
yeah.
think there's a wrong answer with either of those.
I don't think so. I just think R9's overall game was just filthy. Like just there was no holes. You know.
All right. Would you rather pull a sealed case hit of your favorite rookie or a vintage grail in near mint condition?
Vintage grill.
What would it be?
Vintage grill.
Would it be a mantle?
Uh, yeah, probably, man.
It
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
to be.
Because it would have to just be a mantle. Because even though if you know, you know, man.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
those
If you
cards are
know, you
just
know.
it,
That's
that's it.
that you are
Mantle.
100% right with that comment. Would you rather get every product at retail price for life or hit one guaranteed case hit per year?
I'll go with option one there. Retail for life.
Yeah, because I think we all pretty much average that luck anyways, one case hit per year.
I think so. I think so. I think we could pull that out. I
I
think we
think
could
I'm
pull that
still
out.
due for my case hit.
Let's get you that one, bro. Come on.
Let's do it. All right. Would you rather grade cards with free PSA submissions for life or free BGS black labels guaranteed once a year?
I'll take a BGS black label once a year.
That's a okay. I respect that. That's a big one.
Especially if I don't know what's coming back from PSA.
Yeah. That is. Oh yeah, that's true. At least you know the guarantee on the other one, so whatever you know you're gonna
Right.
send that one time, you can guarantee
Right.
it's a
If,
black.
if it's a banger black label,
Here
let's
I
do
am
it.
overanalyzing after I said I'm not trying to. All right.
Gotcha.
Here's a good question right here. Would you rather own the only CR7 sticker PSA 10 in existence, or only Messi 1 of 1 that's in circulation?
I'll take the 1 of 1 sticker PSA 10. Yeah.
Okay.
If you
Uh-oh.
it's got to be
Oh,
a number. Has to be.
yeah. Okay.
Has to be.
For sure. All right. Would you rather rip a
I mean,
box? Huh?
no, I was gonna say it's hard enough to get a card 10. If you get a sticker 10,
Oh my
like
goodness. Yeah, no lie. The stickers are impossible. At least for
crazy.
my luck. Would you rather rip a box and hit nothing but base rookies of future stars, or you hit one mid-level patch auto?
I'll take the rookies.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, future investment there is
I
is
mean,
what you're gonna go
look what the base of rookies for Yamal's doing. I mean, this
after.
is
Right. Right.
proven point.
Right.
Would you rather own a Messi rookie signed by him in person, or own a Ronaldo Messi on card auto pulled from a pack?
I'll take the duel out of a pack. I'll take the
Okay.
duel out of a pack.
All right.
I'd like to like if I had an option to have both legends autos, I would take both legends. I mean, it would be awesome to meet Messi, but if I could have both, I'll take both.
Okay. Yeah, I can respect that. Would you rather pull a rookie card of your childhood hero, or a future GOAT of a prospect that no one knows yet?
Oh, gotta go childhood there, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Gotta go.
That one
Yeah.
was, to me, that would have been my easy answer. All right. Here's a tough one. Would you rather trade your entire PC for your one Grail Ronaldo card, or never own a Ronaldo card again?
I'd probably trade it all for Ronaldo for sure.
Whoa. That would be
For
tough for
sure.
me. Get rid of everything for one card or never own it. That's tough.
I mean, just with the. I mean, we're talking like a serious Ronaldo card, right? I mean, we're talking
Oh
about like a
yeah.
lifetime
Yeah.
card.
Big
Yeah.
time.
I mean, because honestly, I'm just thinking about value wise. Like,
Mm-hmm. True.
you
Very,
know,
very true.
maybe if I was younger, I might go the other way. But at this point in my life, I'm going, I'm going cash money.
Okay, here's a good one right here, in my opinion. Would you rather open a hobby box with your favorite player sitting next to you? And if your friends are watching, they're gonna really wonder now. Or would you rather open that hobby box with your childhood best friend?
I'm gonna have to go with my childhood best friend, bro. Like,
You saying that because
yeah.
they might be watching this episode in the future?
No, no, no. They probably wouldn't be because we're not really in contact anymore. But if I had that chance,
Oh, that's cool.
that's what. That,
That's a good one. I respect that a lot. All right, last question. Would you rather rip 100 packs, but oh my goodness. Sorry, let me repeat that again. My mouth is dry. Would you rather rip 100 packs but give away every hit, or open one pack and keep whatever's inside of it?
I'll open 100 packs and give it away.
That's
That's just
awesome.
a streamer in me. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that's
I,
awesome.
I,
That's
honestly,
awesome.
that's why I love streaming because I love hitting people cards, man. It's like I don't know, it just does it for me, man. I
Yeah,
love it.
it's always a great feeling, and it's just it to me it's like paying it forward, and hopefully that person will then pay it forward to just grow that community even stronger. But that was
I
the
mean,
last
I think
question. Oh, go ahead.
I
Sorry.
think as a human being though, it's like bringing other people joy. Like that's I mean like that true joy when like I don't get to see people's faces, but when I see them type out in the chat and just like so thankful, and so it just you know they're smiling on the other end, so that makes you feel good.
That's exactly right. Like you can automatically tell what they're going through just by the way they're just writing that message out to you.
Right,
I
right.
can I can really vouch for that. So that was actually the last question of our episode. Thank you so much for hopping on and hanging out with me and being a part of this and I
It's
can't
been so
wait.
awesome, bro.
I appreciate that. Like if there's anything now that you want to say to your viewers and everything, what's coming up in your breaks, anything that they need to keep an eye out, any shout outs, whatever you want to do, the floor is yours right now.
I would just like to give just a big thank you to everybody in the soccer community. Like I said, over the last 3 years over here at Oaks, it's just been so wonderful, man, in every aspect of it. It really doesn't seem like work, man. I'm happy to do everything that I'm doing, and it just makes me want to do more and be better for everybody. So I just want to say thank you to the soccer community, and just looking forward to bringing you guys more heat, man. That's it.
Awesome. Thank you again for being a part of this episode. And I look forward to doing future shows with you if you're up for it.
Oh, of course, man.
Heck
Dude,
yeah.
this has been a blast, bro. I loved it. Thank you very much, dude.
Hey, man, no problem. Thank you again. So, like always, I want to thank all the viewers out there and make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. Yeah, I'm throwing my pitch out there, but I haven't done it in the other episodes. So I think I'm entitled for this one time to plug
That's
myself.
right. You got to, bro. You got to, man.
Exactly. So, but thank you all out there. And Wilpo, thank you for making the time for today. And I'll catch all of y'all next episode. See y'all.
Peace.